Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, and Breaker. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Blue Sky. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 188. Coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched The Mandalorian and Grogu. It is a spinoff of the Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian. And it stars. It's set in the Star Wars universe. It stars Pedro Pascal, Jeremy Allen White, Sigourney Weaver, and I'm going to say some surprise voices. It is directed by Jon Favreau, who has really been like everything Mandalorian since 2019. But he has also directed Made with Vince Vaughn, Elf, Zathura, the original Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Cowboys and Aliens, Chef, the live-action Jungle Book, the live-action Lion King. I feel like I'm forgetting one or two in there. You got The Mandalorian. And he, it could possibly help if you're like minimally familiar with the show. Because he is doing what he set out to do at the end of season 3. And upon taking a job, there is the very, very, very smallest of fine print that it's just not going to be an A to B thing. Like, things are going to go sideways, and they most definitely go sideways. I was excited for this. Like, I like The Mandalorian. Like, I'm not losing my mind over every episode. It's like the best thing like George Lucas never created. It's a good show. It's not an epic show, in my opinion. So I'm excited for this movie simply because it's the first Star Wars related movie in the theaters since, that isn't a re-release, since 2019. Say what you will about The Rise of Skywalker. I enjoyed it. It's the weakest of the sequel trilogy, but I like the movie. I like the sequel trilogy. Again, like, I like Star Wars. Like, I'm not losing my mind over Star Wars being the greatest thing ever. This is a good movie. It feels like a 2 hour and 12 minute episode of the show. It is fun. There are good chases. There are good like shootout, gun battles, lightsaber battles. Pedro Pascal like doing his best to keep it Judge Dredd. Like, we barely ever see his face in the movie. Like, it's visually great. Between the creatures and the cinematography, like, the look of the movie is very beautiful. I think Jon Favreau always puts out a good-looking movie. Man, it just, ever since, I just realized, ever since Disney bought Marvel, like, he's been so, like, ingrained in the Disney machine. Like, he's been in and out of different Marvel movies on screen. He's written and produced and done everything for this show, directed the movie it spun off, like wrote and directed episodes of all 3 seasons. Like I said, directed 2 live action remakes of their classic movies. Jon Favreau be grinding, man. Like, I like Jon Favreau. I'm a Jon Favreau fan. I think there is a lot of good like showcasing of how Grogu has grown. Like he's smart and he's stronger than he was in the show, and I think that's very cool. A lot of the humor is Grogu centric. Jeremy Allen White, like, since I discovered Shameless, I'm not gonna sit here and be like that very first January Sunday in 2011 I started watching Shameless. I don't remember when I discovered Shameless. 2012, 2013, maybe later than that. But I have enjoyed watching. I've been a Jeremy Allen White fan since season 1 of Shameless. And there's just something, I don't know if it's an effect, but there's just something that he does with his voice that doesn't sound like you know it's him, but he doesn't sound like Carmi from The Bear, Lip from Shameless, Bruce Springsteen, whichever Von Erich brother from the Iron Claw. There's a tweak to his voice, and I thought it was very cool. Yeah, like fun action set pieces. You get the classic Star Wars transitions. I am man, like I know we're getting the Sean Levy directed, Ryan Gosling starring Starfighter next year, and I'll run back all the movies. Like a Star Wars marathon is always a fun watch. I had a good time watching this. This was, like I said, this was fun. It was a very extended episode of the show. It like obviously we weren't getting Carl Weathers in this movie, R.I.P. It would have been cool to like see, because I feel like he would have had the Sigourney Weaver role to an extent or to some variation if he didn't pass. And then like it would have been cool to see what Katie Sackhoff's character was doing, what Giancarlo Esposito's character was doing after like we left him in the finale of season 3. But again, like it could get repetitive too. So like getting new characters and new adventures and all of that is what added to the fun of this. I don't know if it stands apart from any other Star Wars property, higher, better than, or worse than. I just hope fans can just enjoy and appreciate new Star Wars, a new Star Wars movie. Like let's have a good time. So with all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, The Mandalorian and Grogu was dope. Have you seen The Mandalorian and Grogu, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently put up a review for The Punisher: One Last Kill, for Obsession. Week before that was The Sheep Detectives and Mortal Kombat 2. Next week, I don't believe anything comes out that I want to go see. So, first weekend of June, be on the lookout for reviews for a Scary Movie and for Masters of the Universe. Rec League Podcast, we are coming back this weekend, and I'm pretty sure we're going to jump into The Mandalorian and Grogu, spoilers and all. Be on the lookout for all of that, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.